I'm going for a walk across the road where I know I don't have reception. So I'm recording. It is cool out at 22 degrees. No wind, full sun. We have some rain coming. Sleet, freezing rain, snow. It's going to be a mess. We have that coming tonight. So this is one of my walks that I take quite often. It's quiet. Well, except for the main road. That's never quiet, but I want to touch on the whole work update, I guess. I guess that's how I want to put it, because there's few words I can say. So, I just want to say that I am done work because I stood by my beliefs. I still have my dignity intact. I have my morals intact. I have my pride, my stubbornness. But when I fully believe in something, that's it. There's no questioning it in my mind. Some have asked, why don't you file for the religious exemption? Some know my beliefs. Why don't you file for a religious exemption? I thought about it. I did. I gave it some thought. And then it struck me. And I've touched on this before. Why should I have to explain my beliefs to anybody? My beliefs are very personal. My beliefs don't belong to anybody else. I don't have to explain them. It's a very personal thing. And there is a buck scrape. It's a very personal thing. And for me to have to explain and have somebody else judge whether my beliefs are good enough. No, that's no different than get the what in the arm because we say so in order to keep your job. No, it's no different. It's no different. Get the jab or lose your job. Plead what you believe in, and then we'll judge if that's good enough. No. To me, there's no difference in that. There's no difference. There's another buck scrape. There's no difference. And I know a lot of people who really struggled with making that decision. And some people are sticking to it and will do what they have to, like me, in order to save our dignity and keep our belief system intact to us as an individual with rights. So this is the Corduroy Bridge, and the bog is very, very, very high. So this is flooded, and I won't be able to go any further than right here, because that is all ice. And maybe it'll hold me. No, I'm not going to try it. So I guess we'll turn around. Anyway, I know some that have given in to the jab. So far I haven't been punished by saying jab. And visiting those people who have given in because they have jobs, they have bills, they have kids, they just can't live without a job. Anyway, revisiting those people that we've had these one-on-one conversations with, a lot of them regret it. They feel like by giving in and keeping up with the lifestyle they're used to, they have told me personally, they feel that they have given away part of themselves. And I get that. I get it. There's another one. So there's 3 buck scrapes. So they have given away part of who they are. And to me, that is very, very sad. It's extremely sad to me. You know, you've got one life to live. And for some people, it's very, very short. And we need to live for ourselves in a country that is free. I don't regret my decision, even if I struggle. I don't regret my decision. Will it come a time where I will need the money? Because we all need money. You know, I have bills too. But will it come a time when I have to give in to the jab in order to be part of society? Maybe. But I can tell you, squirrel, I guess, that it would take an awful lot for me to change my mind. See, that's one good thing about living the way I do. You have a little more freedom, because even though I have bills, I don't have a lot of other responsibilities other than at my place. Now, without going into too much detail, I know some of you have kids, you have house payments, you have the electric bill, the water bill, the heating bill, and not everyone lives as I do. I get that. I get that. But what a shame for people to feel they have to give up some of who they are in order to keep a job, in order to go out to eat, in order to go in a store and buy food, and whatever else might be coming down the road. How sad to lose part of ourselves. That's the only way I can describe it. How sad is that? And again, down the road, I might have to do that too. But we shouldn't have to give up who we are. And we shouldn't have to explain what we believe. We just shouldn't have to do that. Now, if you watch the news, and I'm not going to get into this very much at all, I promise. But if you watch the news, one side is just focused on a certain date about a year ago. And bash, 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 bash everything they don't believe in. And if you go on the extreme other side, it's all drama, but I don't even know how to put that. Exaggerate, and create fear. Both sides create fear. Both sides have an agenda. If you can find something in the middle, so you can think for yourselves, And I don't know, there's so much hate. There's so much hate. I hate the hate. I just do. Doesn't seem like anybody's happy anymore. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people just don't know what's coming down the road, including me. I don't know what's coming down the road. A lot of it is out of our hands. You know, if the government gets us into war, well, war is profitable, and we're in a whole heap of trouble in this country. I don't know. The more things happen, the more craziness is out there, the happier I am and the more fortunate I believe I am to live the way I do. I'm not a minimalist, but pretty damn close. I don't need a lot to make me happy. I don't need to go out for lunch. I don't need that soda. I don't need a lot of stuff. And there's things I want, just like everybody else, but I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need a lot to make me happy. And like I told someone the other day, if you need a lot of material things to make you happy, then maybe it's time to reevaluate a few things. I don't mean to sound critical. I don't mean to sound critical at all. And I'm not judging. But find what makes you happy outside of material things. Maybe it's a puppy. Maybe it's a chicken or two. Maybe it's, I don't know, a new blanket. But I don't think there's much meaning. People who, in my opinion, people who focus on material things, I don't think they're happy, and they're searching for something to make them happy. Maybe. You know, if entertaining is your thing, and by entertaining, I mean, you know, if you're a social butterfly and like to hold gatherings, and that's awful, awful nice, but who are you trying to impress? What are you doing for yourself? If it makes you happy, that's wonderful. But is it worth the money and expense that you're putting into it when times are getting tough? How about just a bonfire and just sitting around and talking, telling stories? But to get to where we need to be as people and to be happy, it should only be you that can make you happy, not other things. Not other things. Oh, I don't know. I just had a conversation with somebody this morning that it just saddened me. It just saddened me that they can't find happiness. But they're looking for happiness in all the wrong things. You got to find happiness in your heart, in yourself. And you can't make anybody be happy. So I don't know even where I'm going with this, but I needed a walk. And thank you for the ones who have not judged me for my stance. For those of you who told me that you were very proud of me, thank you. For those who are still judging me, and think, I'm going to go out and kill everybody because, I'm not jabbed. You need to do some research. And where the hell am I going to go? I live in here and I don't have a job. Where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? I'm not going to go out and lick people on the cheek and say, "Here, I hope you have COVID," because I don't know if I'm carrying it or not. I mean, seriously. I'm pretty safe. I'm pretty safe in here. So, yeah. But we'll make it. We'll make it. I know I'll make it. I know I'll make it because I have that grit and I have that determination, and nothing's going to get me. Nope, nothing's going to get me down because I have that mindset. I have that mindset. I have my pride. I have my dignity. So my soul is intact, which is 90% of the battle for a lot of people. I have not given up part of me because of all this mess. And when I do, it'll be a very, very sad day. Like some of you who had to get it in order to keep on living, to maintain your job. And because you felt like you had to, that's all right too. But to give part of your soul up for something that was told by someone else you had to do, it's not worth it to me. It's just not worth it to me. But anyway, I'm not judging. I think it's all sad. I think it's very, very, very sad, all of this. But best of luck to every one of you. And I'm going to go in, stoke my fire, let the ashes burn out, clean the stove out. I got some picking up to do because the wind, I have to anchor everything down with a 50-pound weight. The wind blows awful here. So, hope you all are doing well. Hope this sounded somewhat like I wanted to get out there. And have a good day.